He was mighty impressed by the show the day before yesterday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got to.
リストセットってさ。
Do you do more or less the same songs here that you would do back in the States?
Yeah.
Or pretty much the same performance?
Sometimes we vary them a little. We do 4 or 5 different ones sometimes, and we change it a little bit. But this is about what we usually do.
Yeah.
But it's going to change. We're going to soon call the show just an evening with Skynyrd and do all the old and new and Brickyard Road stuff that Johnny did and Rossington band and Alan Collins band and everything. But we pretty much do the same show.
Mm-hmm.
But we do vary a lot.
Are there any songs added to the set list just for this tour of Japan, or is it pretty much...
Well, we were doing some of the newer ones off the Skynyrd 91 album because we want to push it here.
Yeah.
And we'll play anything anybody wants to hear, you know. But we didn't really add a lot because we feel like we're doing a long set. In America, we've been doing our show lasts 2 hours and 15 minutes, and here we got to play an hour and a half, so we had to cut some out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I thought he was going to shoot us.
Don't worry about it. No. He was looking forward to you guys doing Crossroads. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we used to, but we just haven't worked it back up since we started this band back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Randall can play Clapton's part note for note, but maybe we'll do it next time we're here. We'll do it.
You know, do you think there's such thing as a Southern sound, and if you guys have it, what is it, and where does it come from?
Well, to me, it's just I always say it's the real deal, and it's raw and real. We don't use effects or gimmicks. Our music's our gimmick, and we used to come out in blue jeans and T-shirts in the 70s when everybody else was wearing snakes around their necks and dyeing their hair green and spandex and all that. And Southern music really is just music and the real thing. And I think people feel that. And we consider ourselves like a working man's band. And we write songs and stories in our songs that people can relate to. So they relate to us in that way, I think. And that's what Southern music is about. All Southern bands, if you listen to the songs, they say something about their lives and stuff. And that's my opinion.
Yeah, it's just because it's not just a bunch of baby, I love you kind of stuff.
Yeah, or gimmicks and effects.
Yeah, right. And how this music comes about, we picked a few leaves off of other people's trees, like say Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, and Jeff Beck, Yardbirds, all that stuff. You know, British influence definitely.
Yes.
British and blues, so it's kind of the culmination that's, I think, kind of a Southern rock thing.
You must have
From the South.
Yeah, right.
So just stereotype, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
Still a band from, say, the West Coast and a band from where you guys come from where do the same song. It might come out different, though.
Sure.
Owing to the
yeah,
geographical
sure.
difference.
And
What accounts for that?
you know, it'd be the same band in the same town. They'd play it different from us,
Yeah.
too, you know.
I think it's the water we drink. No, it's just the influence, and we have our own style. And if we did a song like by Aerosmith or Queen or somebody, the same song, we would do it different because of our styles.
Yeah, right,
and, but that's, you know, to each his own.
Yeah, right. So, one of the more surprising aspects of Lynyrd Skynyrd was the fact that you guys had 3 guitar players, which at the time was rather unusual.
Yeah.
How did you end up with 3 guitarists?
Well, actually, we had Leon Wilkerson, our bass player, had quit. And Ed King, me and Ronnie went up and got Ed King to play bass for us, which he's a guitar player, but he plays bass too. And then finally Leon came back with us, and we didn't want to kick Ed out, so we kept him to play guitar. But we were influenced by the Buffalo Springfield. They had 3 guitar players. They were the only other group. They had 3 guitar players, and they don't do like us, but we take each song and kind of play off each other. You know, we make all the parts fit. And like his part is totally different than mine and Ed's, and it just came about that we liked it, the power of it and the rawness, and each guy's solos and breaks and, you know, interludes and stuff are different. Randall plays different from me and I and Ed, and so it's more variety, you know. And it just we like it. It's fun to play with. It's like jamming every night, you know. But ask him, he's I don't know if he's playing the band with 3 guitars. He plays with everybody, but
Never with 3 guitars. I don't believe in
it's fun.
It's a little more of a challenge too. You gotta make sure not to step on anybody's toes.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle you work out and make the pieces fit.
You said him back to the band, Gary? Wait, you said Ed?
Ed, oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ed, well, Leon was our bass player.
Yeah, right. Leon was the bassist.
And he was, back before we had made it, so to speak.
Right.
He was scared we wouldn't, so he quit and got a job.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got Ed to play bass for us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Leon back because he was working in an ice cream factory. Making minimum wage, and we said, hey, come on back and do it. And so we didn't want to kick Ed out, so we let him start playing with his guitar. But he played bass on the first 3 albums.
I see. Yeah, you said a second ago, Randall, that the hardest part is making sure not to step on other guys' toes when you're playing with 3 guitarists.
Right.
Or when you're playing with 2 other guitar players.
Right.
What else do you try to bear in mind when playing, in a trio?
Well, still definitely, it's always, the music revolves around the lyrics and the story content, so you make sure you enhance the lyrics and the message,
But
And
But it's 3 guitars and a bass, which is 4,
Right.
and then piano, which is 88 strings, so there's a lot of strings. It's not just 3 guitar, it's 4, and then so it's really 5 stringed
There's 40
instruments.
fingers going on.
Yeah, there's a lot. So it's different, but it's fun to interlock them and make them work. It's a challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes you think up there instead of just, you got to think what the hell you're doing. Great, man. Where are you from?
San Francisco.
Really? I knew you was American.
New Orleans from somewhere west of
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah. Southern San Francisco, right?
Can you give us a concrete breakdown, like example of how you guys would separate 3 parts on guitar? How does it work? I mean, I'm sure it differs from song to song.
You want to use like an existing song?
Probably that's the best thing, because I'm sure it differs from song to song, right?
The best one of them is like That Smells.
Yeah.
One,
Everybody, our rhythm parts, we try to interlock the parts so they're a little different and they complement each other. And as far as solos, we try to make sure we kind of know when we're writing a song who should play where. Like if it's fast, getting it thing that's Randall. If it's slow, it's me. If it's something that's that, we know who should play. But then when we do it, one break, the variety helps. It's like fast, slow. It's different. But
yeah, it really did. The song calls for it.
Yeah.
Different styles. You'll know how to plug it in. The intensity or.
And
where
then
the break is.
sometimes when we're recording, we all won't play together. Or we'll do it live, but thank you, Lou. We'll do it so Randall will play like all the rhythm, and I'll play lead, or I'll play the rhythm, and then we add the other parts so they, But it just makes you think, and it's fun, and it's a lot easier than just going out with one guitar, one bass, and drum. Anyway, that's the way we think.
Yeah, right.
I'd like to have 3 guitar players because if somebody messes with us, we got some backup to help fight. Yeah.
I guess come to think of it, it's maybe more of the bands from the South have larger, more personnel,
More members.
more members. Yeah.
Well, it's just like I said, to back each other up, but I don't know. There's just more. There's more to do when you got more members. There's more variety and congas and drums and like if it was just 3 guitars without Billy on keyboard, it'd be a lot different and something missing. But most Southern groups do have a lot of people. I don't know. That's a strange question.
It's just to make more money if there are fewer of you.
Yeah, but we don't do it for the money. We do it for the music and the people. And but that's the idea. Randall, you're fired. No.
We got a lot of front porch blades that come out.
No, we could think that way. We probably could get by a little less and still do it. But as a matter of fact, once Ed King quit and I left, and it was just me and Alan. But we don't think about the money, man. The money comes. if when it's time.
Mhm.
And we ain't into it for the money. It's the music and to please the people.
Right, yeah. No, so kind of okay.
Yeah, man. One for you. Now he's got one. You got one for him?
ここにプレゼントないかって。
二人って聞いてたから。
Yeah, we only want two guys coming there, so unfortunately.
I told him everything to know any damn.
Yes. He teaches. He writes everything.
He wants to know about how you guys started playing the guitar. Tell us about when you first started
How
doing
we started.
it.
Boo.
God.
God, Elvis was my hero, and I used to stand in front of a mirror with a broom wanting to be a guitar player. And then when the Beatles came out, you know, we were still in junior high school, and they were like our idols. And it was just a dream of mine, Ryan and Alan. We went to high school and played ball together, baseball, little league. And our dream was being a band that made it. So we just started, and actually, Ronnie and our first drummer, Bob Burns, and me really said, "You sing, you play drums, you." We didn't know what we were going to do.
Before you even started playing?
I started on drums, and everybody did, but we just kind of knew, but guitar was my dream and his too, and I think God gave us a gift, and it comes through you, like Johnny sings, and the gift was guitar for us, and when He gives you the gift, you should share it with the people. You know, that's what it's for.
Yes. I guess I started out just by, you know, when I was, anything that's around the house, I'd pick it up and start playing to a key moniker, not harmonica, key moniker.
Yeah.
There's a little organ I got on that, so finally somebody had a guitar, my brother first, and I started plinking on it. When I went and saw Jimi Hendrix play, I flipped out and I had to play.
Where did you see him play?
Opened for the Monkees in '67.
Yeah, we got booed off stage.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here was a teeny bopper go to see Monkees. You know.
Yeah.
And then he came out when
How old were you at the time?
about 13.
I was there too. Then the next year he came back,
Yeah.
and he came out and he went, "Hey, if y'all gonna boo on key this time." And then he started, you know.
Gary, no.
This shit.
Yeah.
Couple more beers and you'll be
Yeah,
finished.
hey,
Where are you from?
San Francisco.
Southern San Francisco.
Southern San Francisco. Southern Canada.
There we go.
まあそういうきっかけ。
What do you suppose attracts you to the guitar most? I mean, you've been playing for, what, a couple of decades now each, but what do you suppose about the guitar attracts you guys the most?
It's just my life, you know. There's only one thing in life that matters, and that's your family and friends, you know. That music is there. The music's is part of my family and in my blood, and it just goes through our souls and blood. And if I couldn't play guitar, I don't think I would want to live. So I don't know. I just love it. It just you know, it's like my third arm. If I couldn't have a guitar, I'm sure with him too. But
Yeah, it's something that the attraction to it. Gosh, I don't know. It's something about the emotion you can get out of it. You know, it's like
you can put your feelings through it.
yeah, it's
you know.
it's our. That's it. It expresses our feelings. Our emotions go right through that.
Yeah.
I can't find the words to express myself, but I can on my guitar. And the same with him. And
There's the
it gets
universal language.
it gets all your frustrations out, or if you got the blues, you play. You know, it's just part of us. It's part of us.
Yeah. Yeah, Mud, you say, what are the difficulties about the guitar? What's hard about playing the guitar?
Shoulder.
Yeah.
Shoulder gets hurt. That's about no.
Just my only problem is trying to get better and get good. You know, I don't feel like I'm very good at all. I just got a style, and Randall's a freak of nature. He's got the same strings and frets I do, but he's got 18,000 notes, and I can't find them. But it frustrates me that I can't play real fast. But the hardest thing is just trying to get better and better, and we work at it every day. I don't think a day goes by when we don't play.
Yeah.
At least even when we're home, not playing on the road, I got an office or a music room. I go in there every day, and my guitar's there. I'll at least play a chord or two. I mean, every day I feel naked unless I do play something. You know, it's just part of us. Like,
Yeah, it's just part of it. I can't imagine not playing.
yeah, we were just saying, that's That's what happened to, God bless him, Alan Collins. You know, when he got in his automobile accident and he was paralyzed, he couldn't play, and it took a year or two. It just wore him down, and his will to live left because he couldn't play, man.
Yeah.
And it killed it. God bless him. So we'd probably do the same to us, you know. It'd be like losing your wife or your kids or something,
Yeah.
not to be able to play. And I don't know. It's a terrible thought of me not to be able to. I mean, if I couldn't, if my hands got cut off, I'd do something. I'd play drums or harmonica or something. But you know.
We're running out of time here, so one last message for the young readers of Young Guitar Magazine.
Oh man, God bless Japan, and we love playing here, and we want to come back every year or more if we can. And anybody who wants to play, young guitar players, go for it because it's a great thing. And I'm sure that this interview we're doing for this is an honor to do it, and just keep on picking.
Yeah, remember that first feeling you got when you were really inspired and got a guitar player or whoever it was? Hang on to that and
go with it. For y'all to want to talk to us, and anytime we'll be here to talk back.
Thank you for
Right.
coming to the interview and everything.
Thank you, man.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. Back here with the guitars.
Guitars?
With the guitars.
その椅子どうしましょう。ちょっと Japanese beer was wondering.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
I take Japanese beer home.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah. You hearing?
アメリカでもきり飲んでる。
じゃあ一人座ったand Gary, you stand here.
あとはどうすればいい？もうじゃあまた赤いのもお邪魔してください。
Yeah, man.